According to the Natya Shastra, the makeup called Aharya Abhinaya is a part of Abhinaya. For the performers, the makeup room is as sacred as the stage. The eyes and eyebrows are painted first. The face is painted with maneola, a sulfur-rich natural substance mixed with ghee. This gives sheen and keeps the makeup supple for facial expression. The kuri or sign on the forehead, designating the character, is painted once the border of the face is fixed. Traditionally, it was the Nambiars who attended to costume and makeup. Today, however, this task is being carried out by trained makeup artists. Fixing the beard is an elaborate matter, as in Kathakali. For noble characters, pacha or a predominantly green makeup is the rule. The torso is covered with kuppayam, a jacket with red and black stripes. The ornamentation begins with jewel chains round the chest, shoulder amulets and wristbands. The main costume is tatta or white cloth worn around the waist covering the legs. A black cloth is tied on the head before fixing the headgear. Ravana and other evil characters of noble birth have Katti type of makeup. The mark on the forehead is different. The eyes are treated with chundapuva, that is, the dried seed of the chunda flower, to make them bright and red. A white cork is stuck on the nose, and he wears a bigger crown. Characters like Sugriva and Bali have a slightly different makeup style known as Tadi. For Sugriva, the color of the beard and the jacket is black. They also wear fangs. All characters have their legs painted with rice paste. Bali has his face painted green, and red, and has a trident-shaped marking on his forehead. The monkey characters need to have tails fixed. He wears a brown fur jacket and a red beard. Hanuman and Jatayu too fall in this makeup group. For the Suta, that is, the charioteer, and the Sutradhara, the makeup is simple. The face is painted a bright orange according to the Minukar style.
Vidushaka's makeup is very different. He gives his face a comical air with lines of powdered rice and a moustache. His bare torso too is painted with rice paste and red dots. His costume and ornamentation are relatively simple.
വസന്തകൻ്റെ വേഷം മേലെ ഭസ്മം തേക്കുക, അരി തേക്കുകയാണ്. അരച്ച് കഴുത്തിന് കീഴ്പോട്ട് ഉടുത്തിട്ടുള്ള ഭാഗമില്ല എന്നേ ഉള്ളൂ, ബാക്കി പാദം വരെ തേക്കുക. ഭസ്മക്കുറി മഞ്ഞളുണ്ട്, ഭസ്മക്കുറിയുണ്ട്. മാത്രമല്ല സാധാരണ വിദൂഷകനേക്കാൾ വ്യത്യാസമായിട്ട് ഇതാണ് വാസികമാണ് മറ്റതിനെ ഉപയോഗിക്കുക. ഇതിപ്പോൾ പിരിശംഖമല എന്നാണ് പറയുക. പാല കൊണ്ട് ചെത്തി ഉണ്ടാക്കി അതിൽ അരി പരട്ടും വെളുപ്പിക്കാൻ, ഇത് കുണ്ടലം കാതിലേക്കുള്ളത്. ഇങ്ങനെ ഇതാണ് തലയിലേക്ക് വരിക. പിന്നെ കടകം, കടിസൂത്രം ഇതൊന്നുമില്ല. അങ്ങനെ മറ്റൊരു വിഷയമുള്ള പോലെയുള്ള വേഷത്തിൻ്റെ സ്വഭാവമല്ല. ചെവിപ്പൂവ് എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞ സാധനമുണ്ട്, അതെല്ലാ വേഷങ്ങൾക്കും ഉള്ളതുമാണ്. അത് ഇതിന് ഉപയോഗിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ ഒരു വടി ഉണ്ടാവും കയ്യിൽ, ഒരു ഭാണ്ഡം കെട്ടി ഞങ്ങൾക്ക്.
Stree Vesham is classified under the Minukar type, although the makeup pattern is that of the Parukar style. The ornamentation is similar to that of noble heroes, but smaller. With the revival of kudiyattam, the costumes and makeup have borrowed a lot from Kathakali. The crowns and ornaments are made of wood painted with gold and decorated with glass instead of perishable material. Flower garlands too have been replaced by colorful thread balls. Nepatyam Ketaduga, or action in response to an imaginary voice from behind the scene, is a device used in kudiyattam to minimize the number of performers on stage. Here, Bali reacts to the warning from his wife Tara, who is worried about the forthcoming war with Sugriva. Abhinaya is a term more potent than acting. The actor's role involves four different kinds of Abhinaya, namely Aharya, Vachika, Angika, and Sattvika. Kudiyattam gives emphasis to Angika Abhinaya, which is an expression through movement and gestures, and Vachika Abhinaya, which is recitation. Using the fourfold acting technique prescribed by Bharata in the Natya Shastra, Bali uses Vachika Abhinaya to ask Tara not to worry because he is capable of defeating Indra, Shiva, and even Vishnu in the Narasimha avatar. He explains through gesture what he has already recited. Through his eye movements or Netra Abhinaya, he conveys inner meanings which represent his emotions. Finally, he breaks into a digression or elaboration of the story of how terrible the Narasimha avatar is. Angika may be divided into three parts. While performing his recitation, Arjuna here stands in Patinyattam. His feet, which do not move, are kept close together but splayed outwards. Idunattam is performance in a sitting position on a stool or on the ground. An Ilagiyattam involves elaborate and improvised action, which allows the actor to turn, jump, and move around. Ilagiyattam is used to communicate rasas like Veera, Adbhuta, and Bhayanaka. The rules that govern the movement of the feet, the chari, are of two types. The Akash chari, where the movement is off the ground like in jumps, and Bhaumika chari, where the movement is touching the ground. Each character is assigned a different kind of movement. Monkeys move in circles, and Surpanaka jumps about.
Women have the Chellundi Nadakkal.
When a man and a woman hold hands, then the man imitates the walk of the woman. Ram and Lakshman walk in the Kalapuratta manner. The hand gestures or mudras are drawn from the Hasta Lakshana Deepika. The hands are held in three main positions: on the level of the navel, on level with the chest, and on level with the forehead. Sometimes the hands may go above the forehead or below the navel, but they should not go beyond the field of the elbow of an extended hand. The gesture should not exceed the field of vision of the performer either. Angika and Sattvika Abhinaya are somewhat combined. If Angika is in order, Sattvika follows. Where the hand goes, the eyes follow. So does the mind. Where the mind is, the bhava follows, and with bhava comes the rasa. Finally, it is the rasa abhinaya that arrests the attention of the spectator. Keshadipada Varnana, or description of a woman from head to toe, also provides the Shringar heroes with ample scope for abhinaya. Padapurapada, or preparation for a battle. In this case, performed by Ram in Bali Vadam Angam, is notable for its abhinaya movements, which use predominantly the Veer and Krodha rasas. Bharata's method is to use the external signs to depict the internal state of mind. Shakuntala, on seeing Dushyanta, is attracted to him. The blossoming of this love is the result of a series of mental dispositions in her mind. Kulashekara describes this process as soliloquial memory. In the Kailasodharanam section from Ascharya Chudamani, Ravana exemplifies his power by lifting the mountain, then goes into the digression of Parvati Viraham. Jolted by the lifting of the mountain, Parvati is thrown against Shiva, and this resolves a conflict between them. One of the most distinctive features of kudiyattam is the provision of multiple impersonations on the part of the actor without change of makeup or costume. By tucking in his costume or altering the position of the skirt, Ravana transforms first into Parvati and then into Shiva. The role transformation or pagarnatam distinguish between the actor and character. The actor is a vehicle or medium, and he or she never totally identifies with any one role or single character.